in a nice comfortable position, and I hope you're all well. Yeah. And we're going to start by we're looking at about 10-15 minutes. It might run on a little bit longer depending on how carried away we get. It's not going to be too long. And we're thinking about just some breath work. So if any of you saw the recent email that I sent out about stress and injuries, and my injury due to not breathing properly and just shallow breathing, it was quite a long email, so you might not have actually read it, but please go back and read it if you haven't read it, because actually the point of this type of thing that we are doing is really, really, really important. So the breath is just the foundation of the body and vital for life, but also we can only breathe into the top part of our ribs, and yogic breathing is amazing. So the breath that I'm going to give you tonight is cooling breath. If you've never done any type of yoga breath work before, you might feel a bit strange, but just go with it. And if you're not enjoying it, if you feel uncomfortable, then just breathe normally. Okay, breathe deeply. So what we're going to do is really root our sit bones down into whatever surface you're sitting on. You can stay cross-legged in easy pose. You can find half lotus if that is, your meditation position, for example. But wherever you are, I need you to be completely comfortable and completely relaxed. So that could even be sitting up on a chair on the side of the bed. It could even be lying down. But find comfort in wherever you're sitting. And then relax. If it feels okay, you will close your eyes. Maybe you can be aware of sounds around you, or maybe you have complete silence. I can hear the rain on the window. And I can hear the sound of my breathing and the sound of my voice. Tune in to your own sounds. Choose to listen to me or drift off. Finding a really lovely, long, deep breath in. And a long exhale out. You're going to maintain that breath length is manageable. Maintaining that the shoulders stay relaxed. Maybe the mouth comes open. But being aware of the breath. Being aware of the ribs and the belly. Letting your day drift off. being here and now, right now, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not 5 minutes ago, right now. How do you feel right now? Be in it. Be in the breath. Be in the moment. Be in your body. That inhale, feel it as it comes in through the nostrils, inflates into the lungs, inflates into the ribs, and expands into the belly. And exhales, belly and ribs and chest. Every time we're blowing up that balloon, it's almost like you can visualize stretching into that really hard skin of the balloon, the rubbery skin. And then the more we do it, the more we get those wrinkles into the balloon. And everything becomes released and easier to breathe. You're in the now, the right now. If you are able to make a tube with your tongue, you'll make a tube. If you're unable to make a tube with your tongue, you're going to make a loop onto the roof of your mouth. And we're going to create an airway passage. So on my next inhale, I'm going to breathe all the way into the tube of my tongue. And exhale, release, making that tube. Exhale, out through the mouth, continuing with that breath. Every time you're going to feel that tube as the air rushes through the tube. It feels cooling. You feel that cool air going all the way down into the belly. And you sigh heavily out. You're on a hot summer's day and it's almost like you're sipping a cold drink through a straw. Pranayama. How long can you make the exhale? How cool does your tongue feel? Calming that nervous system. and reducing any type of high blood pressure. So good to just calm you and relax you. Feel how your limbs feel heavy and light at the same time. You may feel slightly woozy, and embrace that feeling. Almost like you're high on your breath. Few more rounds. Making this your last tube breath, your last cooling breath. It nourishes your body. Your normal Ujjayi breath now. So inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. With that deep snoring sound of restriction through the throat. And seeing if you can maybe hold your breath as you inhale, pausing at the top. Before you make that exhale. Taking your breath now to just your natural speed. Being aware of all the tingles in your body. Just calming the mind and busting any stress. Let's move the fingers and thumbs in some circles together. Being aware of our touch, not worrying about moving any other part of our body just now. Circling around, feeling the fingertips. And squeezing one thumb onto the finger as we move through every finger in turn. Feeling our senses waking up. And then turning the hands if your palms are up. And just beginning to rub the thighs, bringing some warmth and more sensations into the body. Just moving the hands up and down into some circles. Feeling that sense of touch. And then bringing your fingers, begin to circle the wrists, moving them around one way and the other way. Remembering that when our mind is calm, we can easily deal with frustration and anything that's put in our way in our day. Bringing your hands together, let's rub them together, bringing some warmth into the palms, pressing quite hard. And bringing your hands onto your face, over your eyes, plummeting yourself into darkness. And inhale, exhale. One more round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing the hands down, making some fists and opening. And then moving your toes. Moving all of your limbs, your ankles. Begin to slowly bring some life back into your legs. Bring that blood flow back in. And then bringing your hands to heart center. And thank you very much for sharing that with me this evening. And namaste. Thank you very much. And go and have a nice drink of water. It's actually quite tiring breath work. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. See you later.